Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I am down in Newmarket today to shoot a Wendy's video. They have the Smoky Mushroom cheese or bacon cheeseburger. Smoky Mushroom Bacon Cheeseburger. It looks nasty. So we're going to be doing that for lunch today. I forgot my water because I was in a rush to get out of the house. So I'm going to have to get a pop. Didn't want to pop. And then maybe later on we'll go for another bike ride and yeah, try to burn off another 1,000 calories, or at least try to get to 1,000 calories this time. Yesterday was a slow ride. I almost managed the 24 kilometers an hour average, which is I need to be doing 26 to 27 to just get that heart rate up just that little more, and it will help burn more calories in a smaller amount of time. Because I don't want to ride for 2 hours to try and burn as many calories as possible. I just want to ride for an hour and try and burn as many calories in that hour, and it's usually around 800. Hopefully we can get it up to 1,000. Eventually it will start to drop. It'll be harder and harder to burn calories as hopefully I get fitter doing these bike rides. Yeah, you don't hear of... It'd be interesting, actually. I don't know the actual science behind, you know, if an athlete does an hour ride and is booking it and doing a really good ride, will he burn 800 calories? Or because he's so much more healthier and fit and he's like the proper weight, the chances of him burning as many calories is smaller? I don't know if they would burn the same amount of calories. They probably still burn around the same amount of calories, I guess. Because I'm always thinking that you're burning more calories because you're heavier. So a guy that's 300 pounds goes on a 1 hour bike ride, I would think that he would burn more calories, because it's almost like because he's heavier, he's trying harder and he's burning more calories. Whereas there's a fit guy who's booking it, doing like 30 kilometers an hour for an hour. Would he burn as many calories? I don't know. I don't know the science behind it. But all I know is what I can and cannot do. So I'm going to try go for a bike ride later. But right now, let's get into Wendy's. I'm only going to do a one camera shoot, so let's set up all the gear. Ding, ding, ding. All right. So definitely going to have lights. Before I left, I put together yesterday's video using that smaller Sony camera. And I'm not happy with the, not necessarily quality, but the fact that there's only seems to be one angle for the, there's only one lens angle is what I'm saying. So it's stuck on, not even wide, it's stuck on something in between wide and medium, because this is on wide and it's shooting this whole thing. If I had the other camera, excuse me, I noticed a lot of times when I was shooting and I was holding the camera at the normal distance. Wow. Choking before I eat. That's new. The distance that I hold that camera to my face is comfortable. I was holding the other camera, the same distance, but it's too close. Gotta spit on your thingy. I don't need that camera today. Light number 2 over there. Oh, yeah. All right. That's all I'm doing today. Oh, I need this gizmo for that camera. So I've got to buckle this up, put it on the floor. Got my steering wheel tray ready. I really like this hat. What I'm thinking is creating a new logo. So instead of the play button in there, put the maple leaf in there. And so I have a friend. Well, you guys know Jimmy. His wife, Jennifer, she's an embroiderer. And she does stuff out of her house. And she's got a really cool embroidering machine. And it's all industrial. And so I phoned her and asked her for a quote. See how many hats we could do. What my question to you guys is, I'm going to try. The logo might change. I'm working on 3 different designs. Maybe I'll share it with you. by the end of this video, maybe tomorrow. But there's a couple more designs I want to go, but it's going to be probably one of the designs anyway is going to be the same red, but instead of a play button, it'll be a maple leaf. We got some friends happening right here eating somebody's leftovers. But I would like to, I don't want to get in that situation where I, have bought 100 hats and then nobody buys them. So I would like to pre-order. I'm not sure what my costs are going to be and how much profit I want to make off each hat, plus shipping. Some people are in Europe that might want a hat. Some people are in Japan that might want a hat. I don't know. So I have to go to the post office. I don't even know how to go about all this stuff. Go to the post office and find out how, like, what an average cost to ship one of these hats to you guys wherever you live. So once I do that, then I'll find out what the price cost will be, and then the average shipping costs, and then the final cost, just to give you guys a heads up. And if we could do a pre-order, let me know in the comments below if we did a big pre-order. I'd like to order 100 hats, and if we got like a pre-order of like 50 people, then that will justify me buying 100 of these hats from a place in Vancouver, and then giving all those hats to Jennifer, her embroidering all this stuff, and then basically putting them in. And then I also have to buy shipping packages. Jeez. So I'd like to do at least 100, but again, if I did 50 pre-orders, then that would justify me doing the whole thing. So that's another thing on the ball. So let's get this smoky mushroom bacon cheeseburger done and out of the way, and we'll move on with our day. Hi, could I try the new smoky mushroom bacon cheeseburger with small Coke and small fry, please?
Of course, not everything.
That would be. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are parked. Took me a little bit of time. Not a whole lot of parking. And as I was telling my uncut and raw people, I like to get into the situation where you guys can see the Wendy's in one of the windows somehow. Got a Coke? Show the logo. Let's compare this one to the one I found on the internet. Ding! That one looks way better, doesn't it? So we've got like onion rings. We've got the portobello mushrooms. And Swiss cheese. There's an aioli on there as well, plus the bacon. That's like this. That's, I guess, the regular 4-ounce patties. All right, let's take a bite. I bet it tastes great, though. Hello, vlog people. It is hot in here now, man. Woo! Let's turn the key. Let's let some heat. Oh, stop. Yeah, let's turn these lights off. One light. 2 lights. I got the free throw in on the first throw. That makes my day. Like, makes my day, people. Sometimes it messes me up though, because I can't believe I got it in, and then I either have to do it again or I just continue on. I used to always, I think one of my biggest problems back in the day was I always tried to do everything in one shot. So if I, did the thing, got it in, and then muffed up my line, I would do it again. And that's the hardest part, to get that in. So what I started doing was realizing that the, free throw into the bag is the shot. And then from there, you can cut it, you can edit to start saying, on my rating scale. And that's what I started doing. So I started saving a lot of time in the editing process, and me sitting in this car trying to finish a video off for you guys. So I'm kind of trying to shoot these kind of like the mukbang style, but with the old style food review involved in that too. This will be an easier edit because I'm only using the one camera, which will help out with me wanting to do some cooler vlogs, things that I want to do around this area. Anyway, so I gotta get some drone shots done. Oh no, I was thinking of possibly taking on little tours of some of the towns around my area. There's Cookstown, there's Alliston, there's there's Beaverton on the other side. There's a whole bunch of little towns that are really pretty, and I'd love to show them off to you guys, so people from around the world that like watching my videos you know, they're always curious about Canada and where the areas in which we live. So yeah, we'll get that hopefully done this week. We'll get a couple little shoots done. I'll bring the stabilizer and the drone, and we'll make a really cool vlog for you guys. First thing you got to do is turn this on. This needs to be on before your drone. Put that on the top of the car. Get the drone out. Get my blades out. One thing that's happened in a couple of the shots I've done recently is it looks like the camera is vibrating, and that's not good. Can't have vibrating cameras when you're doing drone stuff. Oh, don't fall. And I put the brand new blades on too, thinking that the old blades had were bent or something. All right, let's go. First time that's ever happened. Didn't put the blade on well enough, and it spun off, went about 50 feet in the air. The wind caught it. That's hilarious. That's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen.